Hello, everybody. We are back for part two here at Dunav on the 16th of May in the Vitoria Liga, where we are holding on to a 2 point advantage over them. We have played 30 matches. Minor Pernick is kind of fading a little bit, although they have 56 points, so they haven't faded completely. The Varen match could end up being very important because that might be the match that guarantees us a promotional playoff spot if we were to fall to Dunav here today at Blagoevgrad, because we've had some more bad injury news. Like, we've had a little bit of good news, but we still a lot of our former starters are still injured. Daichev, of course, isn't really injured; he's just been replaced. But Georgiev, Korchikov, Kazakov are all still injured. And then, of course, leading into the most important match of the season, arguably, Kostov decided to get hurt, and he's still going to be out for 2 weeks, 2 days. So Spilansky, who has played very well for us, really, essentially all year, but has not played in quite a while as we have been on this run, is now thrust into the starting goalkeeping role. Teskov, thankfully, is back, healthy. So Stoichev is lacking fitness, might struggle to stay out the match. So if we win, we're 5 points clear with one match to go. If we draw, the Varen match is still important, right? Because theoretically, that would sorry for the yawn there. Theoretically, that would give us a chance to win at home. The day is finally upon us. Could we become champions today? Hope so. Why is it so hard to win away from home? We've been playing well, and if the results have been good, they'll turn it around. Bachev starts away. He deserves a lot of praise. Go to the dugout, please. Thank you. So again, Dadov Ruse. I don't think we're going to be able to beat them. Potentially, if we had. So we're actually going to go defensive. Well, yeah. No, we're going to stay positive. We've been on this run, potentially going defensive would have been the way to go. But at the same time, I don't want to concede, like, the idea that we're just going to, be here to, not lose. Which is kind of what the truth is, especially since they are outplayed us, so we are going to go defensive now. Right, with a backup goalkeeper, a little bit of a short bench, a draw is kind of what we are played for. Which does mean we would have an extra episode against Varen because that would be the championship match then. But also a defeat means that Varen is going to be another episode. So either way, we are going to have the Varen episode on camera because it's either going to be, well, I guess theoretically, even with a defeat, it could still get us a title if they were to lose and we win. But it's for our promotional lives, barring a victory. Bliznikov here with the corner of the 26th minute. And it's headed off the post. I thought that was going in for a moment. Oh, God, that was close. Wait, who? Bachev has a yellow card. My striker picked up a yellow card. God, that goal would have been nice. Todorov here for Dunav is going to deliver a free kick into the box. Bachev tries to set it away. Malinov also has a yellow card. Apparently, all my attackers have decided that Seskov also has a yellow. Malinov is driving in, passes it to Vasilev. Vasilev shoots and he scores! Bosnir Malinov to Vasilev. I probably mispronounced that. I apologize. But we got tongue tied. Blagoevgrad has taken the 1-0 lead here. Beautiful counterattack off of the free kick. Vasilev drives in. beats the keeper as Badarov is trying to come out. We will praise the team. Because, I mean, we haven't given up a single shot. We haven't even given up a shot so far to Dunev. Bodarov here with a throw to Bliznikov. Bodarov has the ball. To Teskov. Teskov tries to pass it out to himself, essentially, I guess. Running down, crosses it in. And it's headed in. Bodanov scores from Nasko Teskov. And Pirin really does look like we might be getting the championship tonight. Beautiful play here by Teskov. Passes it ahead. Runs down to the touchline. And for Pirin, Blagoevgrad, despite all of the yellows, takes a 2-0 lead into the locker room, despite the injuries, despite the yellows. And this would do it. This would lock it up. This would mean that we have the championship, we have the automatic promotion. Nothing else would matter. Like, literally nothing else would matter at this point if we're able to see this out. Blagoevgrad. God, I'm getting excited here. All right, so we do have a lot of yellows. God, yeah. Mulashev will come in there. Ivanov will go in for Teskov. I'm going to allow Bachev to stay for right now with his yellows. Things are going well. I'm capable. Yeah, I know you're capable of even better. I mean, this has been an amazing run. Again, a victory today. We are the champions. We are automatically promoted. Does not matter what happens against Varin. Georgia back to Pashidov. And then we would be in the top division of Bulgarian football next year. And with a good youth recruitment, we try to play the long down to Balkalski plays it into the center. No. It's headed away. Ivanov just kind of stood there. Unfortunately, he let them get the ball back on the counter there. Still way too much time to think that we're going to win. Like, we essentially had, oh, dude, make the tackle. Like, I don't know who you were, but that was a chance to make a tackle there. All right, we still have essentially an entire half of football plus stoppage time to play here. Bodarov, get there. Bodarov, get there. Yes. Kick it out of bounds. Thank you. I mean, you could have technically kept the ball at your feet there. But, oh my God. This is what we're doing, Football Manager. They must be scoring here. Because they refuse to let the highlight end. Like, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I feel like, goal. Every time they go with that really long highlight where, you know, the ball goes out and there's the immediate highlight, I feel like they score. So Pechidov, unfortunately, with a own goal, and it is now 2-1. And like I said, there's just way too much time to think that this match is over. I got myself a little bit too fired up too early on, and now... Dodchev's going to come in. Kostev will come in for Bachev because he does have the yellow. And yeah, again, without a fit goalkeeper, I don't know. Deltrovsky here with the throw in the 62nd minute. I mean, I think we might lose 3-2. Why are we not marking Bachev? Seriously, what are my center backs doing? That was awful. That is just awful defending. What is Bodarov doing? And Ivanov doesn't come down. And now we are tied. And it really does bring into question whether or not we're going to be able to see this out. I mean, I know I said I would take a draw if we were given that at the start, but going up 2, and I know we had the own goal, and that obviously kind of set up the catalyst for the rest of it. The Varen match is going to be on camera now. Right, the Varen match is going to be on camera. Because we're either going to lose or draw this match. And the idea that we were going to win the title tonight, it's gone away. It has gone away. Right now, I just want the draw. At this point, I just want the draw. Oh, dear God. Are we really going to give up 3 straight goals in the second half? The way we're passing the ball around the back while being pressed makes me think the answer is yes. Ivanov and Vasilev. Can Vasilev get on the end of it here in the 91st minute? Maybe we have some late magic. Do we have late magic? Stoichev! He scores! Lazar Stoichev scores in the 91st minute. In the 91st minute, all the momentum was on Dunev. Beautiful ball to Vasilev. Vasilev finds the open man right in the middle. Stoichev on the edge of the box. All the space, beats the keeper, and it is 3-2 now. It might happen. 94 minutes in. We are the champions. We take down Dunev on the road 3-2. We rally. We rally from the own goal. We rally from a second half where you can just look at that. They just dominated us. We don't appear in the second half. Right, the own goal by Pashidov. Then they score with Bakav and Chalsky hooking up. But then it's stoppage time. Vasilev strikes again. Finds Stoichev. I think that's Stoichev's only goal of the season. Smolensky was awful, but again, he was out of form. So can't really blame the teenager for that. We get dominated in possession. But that guarantees our ascension to the top flight of Bulgarian football. Very well done. We weren't at our best, but we get the result. No trophy celebration, though. Interestingly enough. No trophy celebration. Congratulations, Joseph Tilsel, winning the Vtora Liga. Means to you. I'm very happy everyone's worked hard for this and they've been rewarded. And what was labeled as the biggest match of Pirin Blagoevgrad season, your team certainly lived up to the pre-match ability. You must be delighted with the final score. It's a brilliant feeling. Everyone has worked so hard and they're getting the rewards right now. You've been on a good run lately, but that was something else. Hopefully this will carry on for a good while longer, being richly rewarded for dazzling displays. Yes, like we wanted, like, negative Nancy, I know, but man, when we dropped those 2 goals, especially an own goal, it just felt like, maybe we could get the draw, and then we would have had 60 points, they would have had 58, and we would have needed at least a draw in the home finale, but now we don't need anything. They've won the Vitoria Professional Liga title. They will look back at some great wins along the way, with perhaps the most notable including highly impressive 4-0 dismantling of Spartak Pleven and a emphatic 4-1 win against Belasica, 3-1 victory over Fratry, and a 3-1 triumph against CSK Sofia 2. Ivo Kazakov led the way to glory for the troubled Vitoria Professional Liga team by notching 11 goals en route to sealing the Vitoria Liga crown. It was a superb season for Orletata as they claimed the title to back up their preseason credentials. Well, we were expected to finish, I think, 9th in the preseason, but yeah, it does not matter what happens now. We are going up. The under-19s win. Vasilev is set for the assist bonus, right, of 1.3 thousand euros. 25-year-old, definitely happy that Price's recent form, 2 goals in the last 5, 3 of the last 5-year form has been very good. He is pleased. We did re-sign him. Board set the initial budgets, 1,850 the transfer budget, 2.9 of the wage, and 3.24 of the scouting, which is just sounds kind of pathetic. But then again, we had absolutely nothing to the transfer budget. We were on an embargo at the end of last season. We have 169,000 euros in the bank at the moment. Again, we do have a lot of money in the wage bill. But they might have to be free agents because we don't have anybody in the transfer department. Because we now have almost 3,000 euros a week in terms of the wage bill. Fans are ecstatic. They are understandably delighted through their coach Joseph Berdrac, who will beat all the odds to bring them the Vtora professional Liga. The board is ecstatic. They are delighted with the head coach. They wanted to make it clear that Drew Kuhl was chiefly responsible. Bodorov praises Dracul. We clinched the title. Malinov was sharp. Again, another young kid we've been trying to play as this inside forward. Only has a finish sheet of 5, but he had 4 goals, 5 assists, 6.77 rating, 18-year-old, winger for us. Again, we are really young. Like we are scarily young. We clinched the title. We are crowd champions. And so I guess now the question I have is for Donchev, who has appeared in 5. He has appeared in 5 matches. I'm guessing not, right? Because there's just nothing there. But let's see Bodorov. Bodorov, who's 39 years old, center back. As a player, as a staff, we can see personal. He's very happy, of course, performance. He's showing signs of a decline, but again, he is 39 years old. Okay, so he has 5 winners medals. He played for Fulham. 2014-15, he joined Fulham Football Club for 975,000 euros. That is interesting. I did not realize that. Okay, they were in the championship. But he has 5 medals. He started with us, and he's kind of going to end with us now. $50 caps, 2 goals for the Bulgarian national team. Kostov obviously is going to get a medal. Interesting that says personal accolades, 3rd place of the Bulgarian First League goalkeeper of the year to his name. No, he should have a winner's medal. Do we not have the medals? Okay, so it hasn't been achieved yet. Okay. I'm now a regional reputation. And again, we are going up. We are going up. That is just incredible to me. 299 days. Okay, we got a league win. We got a promotion. 350 euros. We have the one match remaining. And so actually what we are going to do is Georgiev will come back in there. Okay, so, yep, it was his very first goal. It was Stoichev's first goal, so we'll actually let him start. Stoyanov will come in there, and he will get a very rare start. Ivanov will start. Donchev will start. Buchev is going to start for Pashinov. Kostov will he'll start. He'll get a chance to start a match. Simply because I don't know how many more matches he's going to be able to start. Shotev will start for Vasilev. Again, we're trying to let the kids all start, essentially. That Georgiev is going to be fit tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, sorry. I'm kind of just at a loss of words right now because we did win. It really doesn't matter. Smolansky is going to get another opportunity to start a goal. I'm happy that we were able to not sell Kostov during the season then because he is going to be our starting keeper. You know, he's not great at the passing. He's 5'11". He's going to be 30 years old. I don't know if he's ever played in the. Okay, so he has played in the Priva Liga before, so that's not going to be due to him. He also has 2 under 21 caps, for Bulgaria. So Krasimir, transfer status, no status, right? Vasilev is going to be back. Kostov is going to be back. Blizdakov is going to be back. Budorov's probably going to retire, but we have Georgiev, who's going to be 21. Pashinov, who's going to be back. Bakalski is going to be back. I'm going to hopefully get, Kazakov, who I think he'll be 25. So we're going to have a mixture of experience and youth, right? But we are still going to be really, really young. And so we're definitely going to need to try to sign some free agent, midfielders, try to improve in that area. I do think that with Vasilev and Milishev and Malinov and potentially Shotev, right, we do have some wingers. Kostov, he's going downhill. Like, he is going downhill. He is 34 years old. He won his 3rd medal. And he has also played in the Priva Liga, right? So although he has played mostly for us. He has played mostly for us. He may. What are his attributes? Teamwork is going down. Okay. Yeah, I think his days are probably done as well. But we got promoted, right? Which is huge. We'll go to the press conferences quickly. You see the Vtora Liga title. How's this boat feel? Absolutely delighted. Everyone's worked so hard to bring the title home, and we've done it. You've surprised many people winning the Vtora Liga with your unfavored Pirin Blagoevgrad team. Was it more likely anything else I wanted for you? It was the luck, it was hard work, and ability that won the competition. How proud of you? How proud are you to add the Vtora Liga to the Pirin Blagoevgrad silverware cabinet? Absolutely delighted. This is a special day for everyone at the club. A good result for your side out there. I was surprised he wasn't giving your pre-match opinions of Georgi Chilikov and his team. I was a little taken back after a bit. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect, but I learned a lot about how good my players can be out there. After winning the Vtora Liga, surely the board and fans are going to be even more demanding. Won't this pile extra pressure on you as a head coach? If you're going to compete for trophies, you have to work under the pressure that comes with it. Absolutely. I still can't believe we did it. I still can't believe that we did it, to be honest. Very, very happy that we did. I do know the episode went very, very long, so this might actually be a standalone episode because I do know that it went longer, like I said. We are going to still wait until the end of the season to ask for the board to give us our next Koshi badge. So just out of curiosity, very quickly before we try to end, because we are going to do Pirin on camera because I do want to see us lift the trophy. To the first league. Right, so Ludogorets, you can see 167 points so far. 60 points clear of kind of the next closest. So just if we look at their schedule, so again, they dominate the Bulgarian, football scene. All right, so in the Champions League, wow. Okay, so they got knocked out in the UEFA Champions League playoff second leg. Okay. But in terms of the first league, July the 19th. So, again, promotion, a championship, a Koshi badge, really good youth intake. I think that potentially is what we're going to ask the board to do. If we are going to ask the board for something, right, we're going to go for facilities. Well, no, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Right? We won our first Vtora Liga. It hasn't been updated. It says they haven't won since 2021, but it did update that we did win this in 2025. Kind of disappointed it doesn't tell me the year here, but anyways, thank you everybody. Take care, and I will be back with a little bit of an off season. Well, no, we're gonna come back for Verd so we can lift the trophy hopefully. And well, if we don't lift the trophy, then I won't upload the video. But if there's a trophy celebration at the end, I'll upload the video. And then we'll come back for a off-season episode, and then we will get ready to try to stay in the first league of Bulgarian football. Thank you, everyone. Take care, and I will talk to you all later.